without you.
So,
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the board, thank you for making the time for our presentation. So we conducted a maturity model assessment of your business, and essentially from the strategic imperatives that you've given us, based on mapping through our model, what we've identified is that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key areas of discussion on the scorecard. One is modernization. The second is cloud infrastructure. You told us that you have some legacy infra at the moment that's not very scalable, it's not very agile, and there's a desire for both an on-premise solution and a public cloud solution. You talked you're using virtual desktops and virtual application delivery extensively throughout the business within branches, no doubt in the back office as well. And then of course there's the other category of user, which is your operations team, anybody on the IT and monitoring side of things as well. Operations visibility being a key area of interest here, particularly with the broadly distributed environment across 14,000 staff. So what we've realised is important to you is to find a microphone that works, first of all. What we've realised is important to you is to have observability of the end user experience across those 14,000 staff, to be able to identify bottlenecks in network latency, in user experience on the glass at the end of the day, and to be able to diagnose that both from a hardware and a networking perspective. And finally, of course, we're in the financial services industry. It's almost a tautology to say that we need security and risk management. And part of risk management, of course, relates to disaster recovery. So when we're talking about the public, private cloud, multi-cloud, whether it's application modernization, using more modern agile software delivery techniques such as Kubernetes, or if we're doing more just a pure lift and shift from legacy infrastructure into the cloud, we need to consider from a security, a network performance perspective, and disaster recovery indeed. So I'll hand you over to our solutions architect here, Red.
thank you, Adam, for that one. So in terms of the challenges that you presented us, actually there's only one solution for that. Okay? So the main brand for this one is VMWARE. Again, for all the legacy users or administrators, VMware is just an ACI solution and a hypervisor, okay? But in terms of the modernization and all the challenges that we have, we'll start with vSphere Plus. So it encompasses vSAN and the hypervisor, okay? For other applications that can be put on a containerized environment, we have Tanzu.
Probably Tanzu application platform.
Yeah. So you as our customer has an option to do a traditional vSphere Plus or a containerized application, which is Tanzu for Kubernetes, okay? So with that one, here's your on-premise solution. So how about the cloud solution that we're looking at? So for the cloud solution, this will answer the disaster recovery that you have challenges, right? So there's called a, where is it? VMware Cloud Disaster Recovery. Okay. So with this one, we have an air gap solution, we have the ransomware protection in terms of any breaches going to your on-premise. So how about the security on your on-premise? We have several solutions for all the vectors. So in terms of endpoint, workloads, containerization. We have carbon black for that one. Now on the network side, we have NSX, we have SASE, and we also have SB1. So in terms of all the vectors here, with using VMware as a solution, you're protected with this one. Okay? Now for the analytics, you have both VMware Aria and VMware Horizon that can help you in terms of your operations. Now for your VDI, we have Workspace ONE. So we have the MDM solution, we have the UEM solution, you have the VDI solution into one, which is Workspace Anywhere. Alright? So if there are several mobile applications that we're using, you can still use this feature or tool from VMware. Well, I think in terms of the solutions and the challenges that you presented us, again, you only need one brand, which is VMware. So do you have any questions for that? I think
So if I'm going to deploy vSphere plus design and hypervisor, can I include Tanzu or is it a separate offering?
Yes, you can actually lay a Tanzu on top of. You can actually lay a Tanzu on top of any form of vSphere implementation, be it actually in existing public cloud today, or in your on-premise or otherwise private cloud that you may choose to set up in your own data center. There's a number of different Tanzu flavors, if you like. If Kubernetes is the delivery model of choice, then the Tanzu application platform is the obvious delivery mechanism with Tanzu Kubernetes observability or operations on top of that. The TKO product gives you the ability to administer it within a multi-cloud space, so that you have a single Kubernetes namespace and a single set of resources across any kind of service initiative you might choose to build. That said, you can also choose to deliver your existing applications within a pure vSphere delivery model as well.
Right. So having said that it will be in Singapore or Southeast Asia, Gulf and Africa, how will you be able to see? Will that be visible for me as a single pane of glass, or I have to deploy in each and every of the countries and geographies that I have?
Yeah, look, that's a great question actually. So you can cover the vSphere side if you like, and I'll take Transit.
You can have the VMware Aria. This is a cloud platform solution. It actually manages different branches or different sites for your company. So you don't need to deploy several monitoring solutions for that one. You just need Aria for your one.
And then additionally, are we done? Oh, I'll still answer your question. Okay, so from a Kubernetes workload perspective, also this single pane of glass that can manage across multiple cloud or a single Kubernetes cluster either way. That's the TKO product I referred to earlier. The other thing that the Tanzu platform really brings to the table is that global namespace that I mentioned earlier. So for example, if you have a single service mesh deployed across continents, using something like NSXT obviously to handle the load balancing of the ingress and egress between different data centers or cloud deployments. The beauty of that global namespace is that even at the application level, so for developers and for operators, there's this unified view of what's going on. So you can actually see where the pain points are in your microservices implementation, for example. Thank you very much.
Okay, so can you submit your proposal by next week?
Sure, you know there's an upfront